Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Laplace Transforms. In the previous lecture, we took time to actually define what Laplace transform was, and we stated that this is where we have a function dependent on time, and then we are going to transform this into the S domain. So we are moving from the time domain into the S domain. And how do we move that? We say f of S is equal to the transform of f of t, which is given by 0 to infinity es of t with function of t with respect to t. So this is the definition, rather the fundamental formula of the Laplace transform. So in this lecture, rather in this video, all we are going to do is now to use this one to actually solve two questions. The first one is given that f of t is equal to t squared e to the power of 3t. What is given that? Find the Laplace transform. So what exactly are we saying? What we are saying here is that we have got this function which is in terms of t. Now we want to transform this from the time domain into the S domain. Therefore, we shall simply say f of S with a capital F and capital S is equal to transform of f of t. In this case, we are saying we are transforming t squared e minus 3t. Now, here, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is the same as we are simply transforming 3 to the power of t multiplied by t squared. So, what it is here is that we are going to transform t squared. After this has been transformed, so this will be our first step. Transform this one. Once we transform this one, we shall shift. We are going to use the shifting theory. So whenever you see a function of t being multiplied by the function of the exponential, within that, the easiest way is to use the shift theory. Let me say that again. Whenever you have a function of t squared, it can be a function of t squared, sine t, cos t, multiplied by e to the power t with whatever coefficient here. All you need to do in that case is to use the shift theory. Now, in using the shift theory, first things, you transform the one without e. Then secondly, you shift using the e. So, what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is this. So, in solving this one, which is the Laplace transform of e minus 3t t squared, first thing, step 1, we are going to say transform t squared. Okay? How do you transform t squared? The result is 2 factorial over s2 plus 1. What does that give us? This one, 2 factorial is 2 times 1 over s to the power 3. So this gives us 2 over s cubed. This has come from this one. What about this one? So, step 2, shift theory. Applying the shift theory now, our Laplace transform of E3t multiplied by t squared will be simply 2 over s to the power of 3. Okay? Inside here, you are going to put s minus this value here, the negative 3. Okay? Minus negative 3. So, what does this give us? This will eventually give us 2 over s plus 3 to the power of 3. That is how we solve that question. Okay? The second question, which was given in this test, okay, our next example is we are asked to solve, to find the Laplace transform f of t being equal to 3e to the power 2t sine 3 of t. So we have this one being multiplied by this one. But in this case, you and me know that sine 3 of t can be expressed, this one can be expressed in terms of e to the power t. Okay? And we know that sine 3 of t is equal to e to the power 3t minus e negative 3t over 2. Okay? So we are going to express this whole function in terms of e. So our f of t will be equal to e 2t multiplied by e 3t minus e negative 3t over 2. Okay? Here again, what comes in now? What comes in here now is the theory of indices. We have e2t multiplied by this one. So this is simply half e2t multiplied by e3t minus e2t multiplied by e negative 3t. So we have e and e multiplying to the power of 2t and 3t we add. 2t plus 3t, that gives us 5t. So what will happen is our f of t will be equal to half e 5t minus e negative 2t plus e negative 3t. This will give us e negative t. Yeah. So this is the function we have. But no one will give you this because they know you can easily solve it. So instead, they had hidden this function in e2t sine shi 3t. So you can transform this into this, and then now it becomes easier, and you can use the standards. How to use the standards? We are going to say the function, the Laplace transform f of s is equal to the transform of f of t, which in this case it will be simply the transform of half e 5t minus half e negative t. So we can bring the half this side, then we transform, big bracket there, 5t minus, we again transform e negative t, we close. So what does this give us? This gives us f of s will be equal to half the transform of e to the power 5t is simply 1 over s minus 5. Okay? Minus the transform of e to the power negative t is simply 1 over s plus 1, or 1 over s minus 1. We close there. This gives us a half. One over s minus 5 minus 1 over s plus 1. Yes, somebody might ask, is that all? No, we can't end here. We now use the grade 3 knowledge, expressing them as a single fraction. So this will be half 1 over s minus 5, common denominator s plus 1. Here it will be s plus 1 minus s minus 5. Okay? So this will be half. 1 multiplied by s is s plus 1. So that gives us s plus 1 minus s plus 5 over s plus 1 is s minus 5, then s plus 1. So s minus s is 0, 1 plus 5 is 6, over s minus 5 s plus 1 being multiplied by half. These two can cancel there. So our final answer will be simply 3 over s minus 5 s plus 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are we saying? The result of the Laplace transform of e2t sine 3t is equal to 3 over s minus 5 and s plus 1. That is our answer. Okay, thank you.